Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 17 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 2353. Design a food rating system. So let's read the problem statement. So we have to design a food rating system that can do the following. First is modify the rating of a food item listed in the system, and then we have to return the highest rated food item for a type of cuisine in the system. All right, so we have to design a food rating system such that we can modify the rating of a food item listed in the system, and we can return the highest rated food item for a type of cuisine in the system. All right, so what we have to do, we have to implement the food ratings class, and in food ratings class we have string array of foods, string array of cuisines, and int array of ratings. All right, so these three things are given to us, right, in the this food ratings class, right? So we have to initialize the system. The food items are described by foods, cuisines, and ratings, all of which have a length n, right, same length, right? So foods of I is nothing but the name of the ith food, and cuisines of I is the type of the cuisine of the ith food, right? So this is linked with this one, and the ratings of I is the initial rating of the ith food, initial rating of this ith food. All right, and this is one more method. So in this method, void change rating, we have two values, one is string food and one is int new rating. All right, so what we have to do, we have to change the rating of the food item with the name food. All right, with the new rating. All right, and here this is one more method, string highest rated, and in this we have string and cuisine value given to us. So we have to return the name of the food item that has the highest rating for the given type of cuisine. All right, and if there is a tie, we have to return the item with the lexicographically smaller name. Okay, so cuisine is given to us, right? Cuisine is given to us, right? Return the name of the food item that has the highest rating, food item that has the highest rating for the given type of cuisine. For the given type of cuisine, there may be some food items, right? So we have to return the food items, food item 1, food item 2, food item 3, like this, right? So here returns the name of the food item that has the highest rating for the given type of cuisine, and if there is a tie, right, then we have to return the item with the lexicographically smaller name, dictionary order, right? Okay, so for these food items, I need to check the name and the ratings as well, right? These two things I need to check, right? And cuisine is going to link with the different food items. So let's say this cuisine is nothing but my key, right? Cuisine is my key, and let's say these food items, let's say this is nothing but my values for this key, right? And this is my key value pair, right? Here this is nothing but map, right? Key value pair. Okay, so this value, right, in this value I'm also storing two values like this. One I'm storing the name of the food, and one I'm storing the rating of the food, right? So let's do one thing. Whatever this value that we have, right, for this value I'm going to create one custom class to store food and rating. To store the food name and rating, I'm going to create one custom class. Okay, and that class I'm going to pass as my value. That class I'm going to pass as my value, and key is going to be my cuisine strings, right? So this is one map that I need to create. Okay, clear? Right, so here let's read this line as well. Note that a string x is lexicographically smaller than the string y if x comes before y in dictionary order. That is, either x is a prefix of y, or if I is the first position, such that x of I is not equal to y of I, and then x of I comes before y of I in the alphabetic order, dictionary order, right? Just understand it like dictionary order. Okay, so from here one thing is clear, that I'm going to create one map. Let's say cuisine to a food. Let's say this map name is nothing but cuisine to food, like this, right? So what I'm saying here, this is your food ratings class, right? So in this class I'm just going to write few lines. Okay, then I will just again jump to the explanation part, right? So what I'm saying here, I'm saying that we have to create one map, right? In this map I'm going to pass my cuisine as key of string type, and here I'm going to also create one more class, right? And in that class what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass two values. So let's say I will complete this in some time. Okay, let's say like this. Okay, so here what I'm saying, I'm going to create one custom class like this, right here, custom class to store food and rating, and its rating, you can say, and its rating. So how we create the class? Very simple, right? So private static class, and let's say food entry. All right, so in this food entry we have total two values that we have to pass. One is food and its rating, right? So string food, and rating is of int type. So here I'm just going to write int rating. Okay, and here what is my class name? So for this particular class name I'm going to write the method. Okay, so food entry, right? And in this food entry what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass two values, string food, and I'm going to pass int rating, and I'm just going to pass the values, right? So food is nothing but, it is nothing but this dot food, right? So this dot food is equal to food, and here this dot rating is equal to rating, right? So these are the values of food and rating I have passed, right? So in this class I'm just storing the food and rating. Okay, and here if you notice one more thing, so let's say I have created one class, right? Cuisine to food, right? I created one class first, and in this class we have the name of food and the rating of food, these two, right? Now I have to map this, right? Key, and this is nothing but value, is nothing but the class, right? The values in that class, right? And also if I need to return the highest rated cuisine, right? String highest rated string cuisine returns the name of the food item that has the highest rating, right? Highest rating, right? So we need a highest rating, right? So I can do one thing, here, right? So in that case what we can do, we can store these values in my map, right? In such a way, right? In such a way that for that particular cuisine, the values that I'm going to get of my food, in those values, first I prefer ratings, right? And then after that I prefer what? I prefer the name in the lexicographical order, right? So dictionary order. So this is what I want to refer, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a tree set, pass this class food entry class that I have created here, right, in one tree set, right? So that the order will be there, right? Inside these values that I'm passing, I also need one order, right? Based on ratings and then based on the name in increasing order, right? So I'm going to pass these things in one tree set, right? And here I will say, I will just pass my class name, right? That's it, food entry. And let's say the name of this map, you can say cuisine to food, right? Cuisine, and here to and food. All right, and here you can say new hash map. That's it. Okay, this is done, right? So now here let's see how I'm going to use this thing, right? Okay, so these are the constants. So here if you see the ratings is from 1 to 10 per 8, and all the strings in food are distinct, and food will be the name of the food item in the system across all calls to change rating, and cuisine will be the type of cuisine of at least one food item in the system across all calls to the highest rated. Okay, and foods of I and cuisines of I consist of lowercase English letters, and yeah, you can go over this. And it's nothing but a foods dot length, cuisine dot length, and ratings dot length, same, right? So now let's understand with this example here what we need to do actually. So here first in the input, if you see food ratings, so in food ratings what we are doing, we are passing what? We are passing the list of foods, right? Okay, then we are passing the list of cuisines, and then we are passing the ratings, right? So all these things we are passing for this food ratings. So first thing, right? Food ratings. So in input if I pass food ratings, so we are not going to return anything, right? Because my food ratings method is not going to return anything here, right? In this we are just passing the values, all these values, right? Okay, then after that, so here this is what we did, right? Food ratings are new food ratings, and we are passing all the values until here. So this is done. Now see here, highest rated. So highest rated, this step. So highest rated, so in highest rated what we are passing the cuisine. We are passing the cuisine, right? So Korean is a cuisine, right? Highest rated, and cuisine is Korean. So here if you see, this is Korean, right? And this is Korean, right? These two things in the cuisines, right? For this cuisine, this is the food associated, right? and for this Korean, this is the food associated, right? And for this one rating is 9, and for this one rating is 7, right? Okay, so we have to return the highest rating, highest rated, right? This is what we need to return. So highest rated is nothing but and what we need to return here, public string highest rated, we have to return the string, right? String of the food, right? So here we have to return what, out of this kimchi and bulgogi, you have to return kimchi, right? Return kimchi. Kimchi is the highest rated Korean food with the rating of 9. That's it. Okay, this is what we need to return, right? So from this we have given cuisine, right? So we have given cuisine, right? So here if you see, in this method string highest rated, we have given cuisine, right? And we have given cuisine, right? So what I can do here, like we have cuisine, right? So I can do one thing, I can use this now. This is my key, right? Cuisine. So I'm going to search for this particular cuisine key, right? So in this cuisine key, right, I'm just going to first, what I'm going to get, I'm going to get the foods associated with this cuisine, right? Foods associated with this cuisine, right? So how to do that, how I'm going to get that? So, okay, so I can simply use this that I've created, right? Here cuisine to food, right? So I can use this map, right? Cuisine to food, I will get the foods, right? And once I get the foods, right, I get the foods. In the foods, I'm using tree set, right? In the tree set, I have already taken care of all the things, right? So here this is your method, right? Highest rated. So from here what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this map, right? Go to this map cuisine to food, right? From this map, so in this map we are getting cuisine as my key, right? So in this method cuisine is the key, right? So for this key I need the value, right? For this key I need the value. So I'm just going to do this method, right? Map dot get, right? Cuisine dot to food dot get. So I'm just going to pass this cuisine. So now if I pass this cuisine, I'm going to get what, I'm going to get this class, right? In this class uh, we have link like this, right? Key to value. So we have got the foods, right? We have got the foods related to that particular cuisine, right? So in these foods also we need highest rated, and then if the rating is same 99, then the dictionary order of the food name, right? Cuisine will be passing dictionary order of food name, right? This is what we need to do, right? So here from this what I need to do, I need to okay, I will write it little bit later. Okay, so this I have to complete method, but from here you clear, right, what we need to do. Okay, this is done, right? This is what we need to do. Now let's see this method. Okay, so let's, or we can do one thing, let's complete this method, or let's do one thing. Let's first understand this also, change rating. What is going to happen in change rating? So in a change rating, if you see this method, right? In this change rating method, we are passing food and we have to change the rating of this, right? So food, we are passing food, and then we have to change the ratings, right? So I can do one thing here, food, right? Let's say there is one food AB, there is one food CD, there is one food EF. For AB, that's the rating is 9. For CD, let's say rating is 7. For EF, rating is 6, right? So now you have got the food name which is already there somewhere here, right? And for that food, let's say I'm asking you guys that for food AB, change the rating to 19. So you can simply do one thing, you can create one map, right? In the map you have food as the key and ratings as the value, right? Map.get, pass this, and then you can just update it, or map.put, pass this key and update the value. You can get that update the value like this, right? Choosing map. So let's create one more map, food to rating. You can name it as food to rating. So here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to simply okay, let's not copy. So here I'm going to write private, and here map food to rating now. So food is nothing but your key of string type and rating of integer, right? So this is like this, and here you can say food to rating, right? This is what you are creating, and here you have to write new hash map. That's it. Okay, this is done, right? So now this is also done. So here you can do one thing. So what we have to do, we have to just change the rating, right? So here if you see, change the rating method first. So sushi and 16. So sushi, so sushi is nothing but your cuisine, right? So here this, Sushi is the cuisine, right? So for this sushi, okay. So here one more thing, sushi. Sushi is the food, right? Sushi is the food, not cuisine. Sushi is the food, right? For this food, what was the rating before? 8, but now you have to change it to 16, right? So sushi now has a rating of 16, right? Done. So if sushi has a rating of 16, right? Then okay, let's say if I update it, then definitely this is also going to be updated, right? This, because here also I'm storing but food name and ratings, so this map is also going to be updated, right? In this map we have key values, values nothing but class, and class I'm passing in tree set, so we have to update the tree set as well, right? Okay, so let's do one thing here. uh, this is your food ratings, right? So here I can run one loop for int I is equal to 0, and n value is nothing but foods dot length. You can use cuisines dot length or ratings dot length, anything you can use, right? So here let's say foods dot length, and here I plus plus, right? And now here let's pick the food is nothing but foods of I, right? Foods of I, and cuisine is nothing but cuisines of I, right? Cuisines of I, and then rating, right? So int rating is nothing but ratings of I. Okay, this is done. Now here I have created one food to rating, right? So I will create one map, right? I will assign the values, right? So food to rating, right? So this is the map that I'm creating. I've created above, right? This, right? Food to rating. In this, I'm just going to pass the food and rating, right? That's it. Food, comma, rating. Okay. And here, one more thing. If you see, here change the rating, right? In this change rating method you are passing food, right? And in change rating method, you are passing sushi is nothing but the food, right? This is first food, then cuisines are there, right? Food. So sushi is nothing but food, right? This is what you are passing in change rating, and you are passing the new rating, right? New rating, right? But I'm saying that you have to update this here also, right? Here. So for this, right, you know the food name, right? Right, you know the food name, right? Here you know the sushi is nothing but food name, you know the food name, right? So can I do one thing here? For this food, if I create a link to a cuisine, right? Why I'm saying that food to cuisine link, why I need this? So for this food, that is nothing but sushi, if I know the cuisine, that is nothing but here Japanese, right? Japanese. So if I know this link, food to cuisine link, Japanese. So now under this Japanese, because here if I go here now, so in this my key is Japanese, right? My key is nothing but cuisine. So I need one link, right? For like this. So I need one link, right? So what I'm going to do, I will explain it one more time. So food to cuisine, let's understand it like this, that we need one link, food to cuisine, and when I'm going to implement it in my code, then you will understand why I need this, right? So food to cuisine, create one link. So here create one more mapping, copy this and paste it here, and let's say here food to cuisine, and then this time food and cuisine both are string, right? Value is also string, and that is also string. Okay, so food dot map, right? So here food to rating, here so you can say food to cuisine, food to cuisine, right? Spelling is correct, right? Okay, so here food key rating value, food key cuisine value, cuisine key, and this food here value. Food is nothing but we are passing total two values like this, tree set of food entry. All right, so two values, right? Like this. So here I'm also going to pass food to cuisine, and here I'm going to pass food to cuisine. Here this is map now, so in map we have to like put like this now, dot put map dot put. Okay, here food to cuisine dot put, right? Now here what I have to do, I have to pass this particular food and cuisine, right? This is done. And now there is one more map, that is not but cuisine to food, right? Cuisine to food. Now let's see how I'm going to update it. This is important. So cuisine, cuisine, cuisine to, and then food. All right, cuisine to food. Here what I'm going to do, first I'm going to check if I have this key available with me or not, right? So here I'm just going to do compute if absent. Compute if absent. So this key, right? Cuisine is my key, right? And cuisine is key. If this key is there, right, then good. Otherwise, what we have to do? We have to create a new tree set for this. Okay, so how I'm going to create a new tree set? So simple, new tree set, and in new tree set, what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass the values, right? So I'm going to pass some values. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, let's say I have A and B, right? These two are the nothing but the objects of this food entry class. All right, food entry class, these two are the objects, right? So now here what I need to do, okay, so here after this, like this, right? So now here inside this, if here if the A, okay, A is nothing but the object of this food entry, and B is also nothing but the object of food entry, right? So here I'm just going to check if A dot rating, if here A dot rating, okay, is not equal to B dot rating, right? If this is the case, then what we need to do? If this is the case, if ratings are not same, right? If two ratings are not same in my tree set, right? For, let's say I am passing here my cuisine as Japanese, right? First time I add sushi and 5, right? And next time for this Japanese, let's say I'm passing what are the other cuisines of, yes, this sushi, and I think this bulgogi is 1 second, Korean is kimchi, Japanese miso, right? So miso, right? So let's say miso I'm passing here with 6. So now ratings is not same, okay, for same key, right? So there is only one tree set, right, for them. I'm not getting new tree set because sushi is already there. So this cuisine J is already there, Japanese, right? So I'm not going to create one new tree set, I'm adding this, right, in a single, right? So now first, if ratings are not same, so we need higher rating first, right? We need higher rating first. So what I'm going to do, in descending order we need rating, right? So I'm just going to write here return B dot rating, right, minus A dot rating. So if this is positive, right, B dot rating is 6, right? 6 minus 5 you are doing. So this value, if it comes out positive, that simply means that your this value is going to come after this B value, right? A and B. So first B is going to come and then A. So A value is going to come after B. That is simple meaning. So this is for higher rating first. Higher rating first. So if you change the order, if you write like this, A dot rating minus B dot rating, so in that case your low rating is going to come first, opposite. Okay, so this is what we need to do. We have to just change it like this, B dot rating minus A dot rating. In this way, if this value comes out positive, then simply means A is going to come after B. Okay, in this particular example, right? All right, this is done. Now if the ratings are same, in that case what you need to do, you have to return then based on lexicographical order, right? So A, for A object, right, for A object, take the food, right, A dot food, and just compare it with compare to, right? So this method is automatically going to take care of this. So B dot food, okay? So for these two objects I'm comparing. So this is nothing but lexicographically smaller first, right? So here you can write it lexicographically smaller first. Okay, this is done. So here this is done, and you did the sorting, right, in the tree set, right, the values. So now what you need to do, now you have to add this, okay, whatever you get. So you have to add this in a new food entry. All right, and here in this you have to just pass food and rating. Okay, that's it. All right, so this is how you need to do. Okay, all right, so this is done. Okay, so this is done, and now here change rating, how you're going to do the change rating. Okay, and here now this is very simple, right? Cuisine to food, you are going to get the cuisine, and now once you get the cuisine, your values are already sorted. You need the top one, right? So here what you are going to do, so what you're going to write here, you're going to write dot first, and here dot first dot food, you need to return food. That's it. Okay, so first value and food value, that's what you need to do. Okay, so this is done. And here in the change rating, what you need to do, this is also very simple. So now here we are going to use this food to cuisine, right? So here first I'm going to get the cuisine name associated with this particular food. So how I'm going to do that? So here this is the map that I have created. So food to cuisine dot get food, I'm going to take this, right? So now what I need to do, so food set, right? So here tree set I'm going to create. Okay, so tree set, in this what we have food entry, right? And here let's name it as foods set. Okay, and here, right, so cuisine to food, right? Cuisine to foods, right? Cuisine to foods, I think cuisine to food, right? This is what we have here, cuisine to food. Okay, so cuisine to food, right? And here what you need to do, here you have to write in this food set cuisine to food dot get, right? So dot get, and here you have to just pass your cuisine name, right? So that's why we need this. So we have food, so from this food I'm going to get the cuisine. So now once I get the cuisine, so now I'm going to get all the values of the food in that, right? In that particular cuisine, right? Because I need to update them with the new ratings, right? So first what we need to do, we have to remove the old entry, remove old entry. Okay, here remove old entry, and now here you need to write foods set dot remove. Okay, and here you have to just pass new food entry, right? And here you have to pass food, and here food to rating, right? Food as a key and rating, right? Food to rating, I'm just going to get the rating of that particular food. So this is what we need to do, food to rating dot get food. So I'm going to get the rating, and I'm going to remove this from tree set, right? So in the tree set I have, right, I have this class, right, of foods, in which we have name and rating, right? So what I'm doing, I'm for that particular food name and rating, I'm going to remove it, right? So food sets dot remove new food entry, food and foods to rating dot get food, right? I remove this. Now here I have to update the rating, right? So what I'm going to do here, let's say update rating, and here I'm just going to write food to rating. Okay, and to put, right, so here we have to update the rating, so food to rating and food to rating. So here update, we have to pass the food and new rating, right? So food comma new and rating, I have passed this. I have to update this now, this map also. And then after this we have to add the new entry, add the new entry. All right, and here just do food set, and here dot add, and here new food entry. Okay, new food entry. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass food, and here new rating. Okay, so these two values I'm going to pass inside my class, right? New food entry, food and new rating. That's it. Okay, so that's what we need to do here. And yeah, that's it. So here, this is how we are going to change the rating, and here we have to get the highest rated. So dot first dot food, and this is how we have to update the food entries. And here uh, in the tree set I have food entry. Food entry is nothing but the class that I've created, right? And food set, I'm creating one food set, and here cuisine dot food to get cuisine, I'm going to get the cuisine. And here from food sets dot remove, right, from this I'm removing the new food entry, right? So this object in which I'm passing the food and the ratings, so this I'm removing and adding it here with the new rating. So here this is nothing but new rating, like this new rating I'm passing, right? This new rating. Okay, so now let's run the code and see if the code is should try to fix that. So yes, there are some issues. Line number 24 and 37, right? So let's fix that. So line number 24 here, food to cuisine. Okay, here food to cuisine dot put, and here food and cuisine. Okay, let's see. Here I'm using, all right, and here what I'm using. Okay, cuisine, e is missing right here. I think now it's good. Anywhere else I'm using this food to cuisine, line number 37. Yeah, I think so. Let's see if we are able to pass all the test cases now or not. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.